Greetings, peace to you. I hope you stick around to the full message. And if this resonates, um, like, follow, and share with a friend, or just come back for more. So, there were mornings that I woke up with complete clarity that it was time to end my relationship. And complete clarity looks calm. It's very calm. It is very certain. And when I wake up from a rested night of sleep, I am not forming this thought because it is the absolute opposite of what my heart desires that I can articulate and express. I'm in a relationship. Um, the relationship is thrilling. The relationship is fun. I am learning a lot being in this relationship. Um, I'm having fulfilling experiences and I'm enjoying myself for the most part that I can articulate or express to someone that yes, I can consciously make the choice to the to choose this person that I'm in a relationship with. However, um, however, I would wake up and I would constantly have these thoughts that it's time to end this relationship. And honestly, I did nothing about it at first, um, because nothing like dramatic had happened, and I was waiting for something louder, like something to solidify or to just validate those thoughts that were constant and loud but calm, yet clear and distinct, that it was time to end this relationship, that this relationship is has ran its course and it's time to move on to the next assignment that is for me. And so I waited for a fight. I waited for some type of betrayal. I waited for a dramatic rupture. I waited I waited for something, and I would sometimes over intellectualize um, conversations for us to pivot into being friends. And I later learned that that was actually manipulation, and it wasn't honest. And but that is between myself. I didn't know how to articulate it without, you know, hurting someone else's feelings. That hey, I think this relationship should end, and truthfully, I didn't have the words to express why. So there was a constant, huge like delay. But this is the knowing, the internal knowing that I have. And then the betrayal stayed. The more it stayed, like it started to show on my body that I was beginning to be out of alignment. And I don't mean this in a fluffy way when I'm speaking on intuition, but this is my physical, concrete evidence that my body was out of alignment. And I'm talking about biology. I had constant fatigue. I experienced heavier cycles, increased pain, um, digestive issues. There were even times when I thought that I were having a mineral or vitamin deficiency. I was experiencing like depletion symptoms. And I later learned that that was my nervous system under prolonged misalignment. It was like my body was burning and burning energy, trying to like maintain something that my soul or spirit had already checked out. And my body was screaming help. It was communicating with me, but in this experience, I chose to choose love, consciously chose to choose this relationship that had massive and amazing chemistry and mad love for one another. And the human experience I'm having is pleasurable, but yet it is at a standstill because I am out of alignment. There is a mission and a place and a desire that I want, and there is a mission and a place and desire that this other person wants. And so, what I have come to realize in this relationship is um, an example would be if one person in the relationship before they meet have been planning and desiring to travel the world. And then the other person in the relationship desires maybe um, to solidify stability and get an apartment at a certain city or something. And if two people chooses to be together knowing that they are having two completely different desires, those are signs that you have completely dysregulated and betrayed yourself and consciously chose love, and therefore you are out of alignment. So um while I was having these symptoms, most times women, we may gaslight ourselves and not even know it. We may not even know we gaslighting ourselves, like saying things like, "Oh, it's my hormones," or "it's stress," or "I just need supplements," or "I need to go on a diet or fix my diet, eat healthier," instead of just asking ourselves, like, "What am I tolerating? What am I tolerating?" And my message is to it is to not give or teach medical advice. This is not what this is. Um, this is to express congruence. This is to absolutely not say that the reason I experienced all of these symptoms was because of my ex. That's not what this is. The truth is, self betrayal doesn't always look like chaos. Like, you can be in a very fulfilling relationship and still be at a standstill. You can be in a very um, happy place that you think is happy because on the surface level everything is working out for you and that person, and in actuality you are completely out of alignment. Sometimes um, self-betrayal can look like just staying because you can't name it, you can't justify why you're leaving, you can't articulate or express why this voice is telling you to leave. And sometimes it may not even be in a relationship, it can be a job, it can be a certain friendship group, it can be a place in which you have outgrown and the lesson in that situation has been learned. So, if you're waiting for something drastic to happen before honoring what you already know, ask yourself this: why your quiet clarity isn't enough. Why? Because it's clarity, it's clear, it's guided, it's grounded guidance. Why isn't that enough? And then my question to you is, what's the cost of staying anywhere when your body has already left? I hope this message finds you in love and light. And if it resonates with you, please feel free to have dialogue with me in the comments. And until then, I'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.